So Dillon, happy birthday.
Thank you, bro.
How's
Appreciate
London treating you so far? Any paintings last night?
A lot of them. Yeah, it was a good time. I didn't stay out too late though because I wanted to be fresh for the day, but I don't know what the nightclub we went to, but it was a good time. I like London. The girls' accents are sexy.
So we're here, press conference. What do you expect from what's about to go down?
Apparently he's gonna throw a cake at me, I guess. I know we just did our one-on-one, but I felt like I was looking at an actor, not a fighter. You know, he doesn't. I see like a scared person behind him. It actually made me more confident. I was already confident, but he's so fake. It's so fake. It's like scripted WWE. It's like I'm like looking at Roman Reigns in there, so it's gonna be easy money.
How was the one-to-one?
It was good. They kind of like tricked me into saying it was gonna be a photo shoot, and then they didn't let any of me like bring anything, and he had like props and like stupid. But it's just all cheesy. Like he's 28 years old. He's bringing out stupid like kid. So he's scared though. You could tell. Like I looked him in the eyes the whole time. I told him your wife's your fiance's to do shit about it. So he's.
I would ask this fight. I know going into the one that didn't work out in January, it was sort of mystery around your coach and stuff. What's your sort of training been like, and who's going to be in your corner for this one?
I still haven't decided yet, but yeah, I'm definitely training a lot harder. I'm ready to go. We could go down today and there, and I'll still knock him out. So I feel like I'm going to easily beat him, very easily.
I saw a good clip of you sparring with Pereira.
Yeah.
I said you're going to spar with Tate too. Is that actually going to go down?
I don't know. I've never been to Romania, but that's a tough one, but we'll see. But yeah, but Pereira's going to be helping me too for this camp, yeah. Awesome. So that'd be awesome.
Is it still the plan for Conor McGregor to train?
Yeah, 100%. I was supposed to go there when this was happening because he's in France right now, but just didn't get the time. But yeah, definitely he'll be with me all the way. We've been talking all week, so we'll be training the whole time.
Yeah, where is the camp going to be, and what other coaches are you having to get involved?
It depends. I had to go to LA for I think Mike Tyson's hotboxing or something, so I might train at Freddie Roach's a little bit, and then probably go to Conor for the last month. I don't know. I still have to decide what's up in there because I have so much travel for media and shit, so it's a little bit complicated, but it is what it is, you know.
Yeah, and we saw in the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight, Nate Diaz tried a guillotine. Are you going to try anything like that?
But if I get one on him, I'm putting him to sleep. I told him that in there, and we agreed to an MMA match. We shook hands on it. He said that if I show up to the boxing, he'll fight me in MMA. So.
Is there anything in the contract that says you're not allowed to do MMA moves?
No. I'm surprised they didn't.
Your experiences obviously in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Logan arguably has superior boxing experience. So how are you planning?
But in what though? He's 0-1. So I think jiu-jitsu or any martial art, if you train hard and you put your mind to any kind of martial art, you'll get good at it. So I think I'm way better than him. I think that he thinks I'm going to be like Ben Askren in there, and I hope he thinks that because I'm not. Seeing him today just made me so much more confident. He's so fake and so scripted and so like it just I don't know, man. It's crazy. It was like looking at like an actor. I felt like I was like in an acting class or something. It was crazy.
I saw he threatened to throw his bottle of Prime at you.
Yeah. So like because they wouldn't give me anything. I had a coffee and then he was like no coffee, and then I wanted water. He's like you can't have water, but he's allowed to have all that. And he was like, do you want a Prime? I was like, I don't want that piss me, get that out of here, But I moved out of the way, I was like, whatever saying you're flinching, what am I gonna do? Let him hit me in the face? And I don't know what he's gonna do. He was kind of like playing with it the whole time, so I was like kind of watching him, But fucked up. He had his whole security in there. They only let one guy in with me. They had him all set up and his little stuff in the side. He had his little like fucking envelopes and like that, but. I thrive in uncomfortable positions, so it doesn't matter.
I saw a headline earlier this week that you suggested you'd save Logan from being murdered in New York.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Elaborate on that.
I can't do too much talking on that because I don't want to go to jail, but yeah, I did, for sure. They were going to shoot him in the back of the head, and I told him, no, don't murder this man. Like, I don't want him to die. I'll do it myself on October 14th, So yeah, I did. That is a true story, and he confirmed it. I don't know if you saw. He confirmed it. So he was trying to backtrack on it, like, oh, this didn't happen, but
when
it did
you
happen.
Say you were going to shoot. Can you say?
No, obviously not. I know snitch.
He did confirm that. He said it was Mike. Yeah, I know it's sort of like.
It wasn't Mike. It was both of them, and like obviously they're not going to tell him they're going to shoot him. He was like, no one told me that. I was like, yeah, who's going to tell you that? It was behind the scenes, but I made sure nothing happened to him.
And are you planning to stay in this influencer boxing world even if you...
Nah, I don't think this is even influencer boxing because he's fought Floyd. I'm a real fighter. This is more different. I made this fight bigger than the KSI Tommy fight. No one's really even talking about that anymore. So I deserve all the credit for this promotion and this fight. And after this, I want to go back to MMA. I mean, in a real fight, we know what would happen between me and him. So this is why he's doing a boxing match. It's all bull. Me and him running into each other in the street, I would strangle him unconscious. So, and I might do it in there.
Do you expect Nina to be there on fight night?
I was asking him if she could be the ring girl, but yeah, I hope so. I hope she was here today, but I don't think he brought her.
What have you made of the last month? It's been like your name.
He was trying to say like, oh, like you Photoshop pictures, and I told that we had another guy with us. I was like, were those Photoshopped? He's like, no, and I was like, it's like we're at 75 now, and I was just telling him to his face. He didn't do anything. If someone said that to me about my fiance, I would have spit in their face or did something. he didn't do anything. So up there, he's gonna be screaming and doing all his little bullshit, but I've already beat him, you know, mentally, so I don't have to say much.
Aiden Ross is convinced he's got an informant.
Yeah.
Do you think you know?
I told you who it was. It was Jake Paul and Mike Mailak. Yeah, they send me pictures all the time. Yeah, his brother hates him, so yeah, it's him too.
I know. I think the two Bellator fights you had were at 175.
Yeah.
This one is at 190 or 200.
195. Yeah.
Is that quite? It's almost like a whole weight class, right?
Yeah, but he's not that big. Like he's big like, when you look at him from this side, but when he churns, it's like a stick. It's weird, really weird. I don't know. And I was asking, where does he inject in his ass or his fucking chest, stomach? I was like, show us the marks. But he's just fluffed up, and I see him gassing very easily.
It's been well documented, the problems you've had with your knee during your career. How are things? I know
I'm great now, and for boxing, it's easy. I mean, like compared to doing an MMA camp or jiu-jitsu, boxing is easy. And this is why influencer boxing don't do MMA, because jiu-jitsu takes years to learn. It's a chess match. Anybody can throw hands, so there's a reason he's not fighting me in MMA, you know?
When you went on air, it was sort of a weird question. He was asking me about your friendship with Conor, but he's very supportive.
Yeah, I mean, Ariel's just Ariel. Ariel's like kind of like Logan. They're egotistical guys that like when you go at them, they get like all butthurt and cry and then make shit. So it doesn't matter. Ariel and him are the same person. They just can't handle when people bully the bully. So
and obviously you're 30 now. A lot of people think it's when you sort of peak as a fighter, is your early 30s. What should we expect for the next few years, given the last few have been quite unfortunate?
World champion in MMA, 100%, knocking Logan out. And I think if I knock out Logan, Jake's gonna want to fight me. That could be a possibility. But I wouldn't fight anybody else between them two. Maybe like KSI, but that doesn't really entice me. You know, I liked our history with the Paul, so definitely would be that. But I'm an MMA fighter. I've been doing jiu-jitsu since I was 15, so that's what I want to stick with.
Aside from Conor, have you had much support from the wider MMA?
Yeah, everybody has been coming on my side after all the stuff, like Jake Shields, Darren Till, Mike Perry's messaged me, everybody, so all those guys want me to kick his ass. No one likes him, and people in LA don't like him either. A lot of close people don't like him. Look at all the best friends that he had, they're all gone. When he has a yes man Mike around him, so he's a bad person, and I'm going to prove it.
Have you got a prediction for the KSI Tommy Fury fight?
Tommy Fury's going to kill him. Yeah, I think he's going to pick him apart. I don't see a knockout, but I think he just outpoints him easily.
You've got 2 fights left on your Bellator contract, I believe. What has Scott said? Is he, if this things go to plan, this one, maybe a Jake fight and then back to Bellator this year, you reckon?
I would go right back. I don't think I'm going to take any damage to this fight. Just go straight back into MMA, because I'm still doing jiu-jitsu. I'm still doing everything. I'm always training. I'm a mixed martial artist, so I'll definitely go back to MMA.
Spent much time at SBG recently?
No, I haven't been there in a while, but yeah, I love that gym. I love John Kavanaugh, and I would like to. Just right now, I've just been focusing on boxing, so I've been back home and just training every day, sparring and doing stuff like that. But yeah, I would definitely go back.
Do you think people sort of maybe write you off in this because there's a lack of training footage online? And
no, I just think I think because he boxed and I haven't boxed. I think they think I'm Ben Askren, so let them think that, and then I'm gonna knock his ass out, So yeah, let them think what they want. They're gonna see on October 14th.
Dillon, thank you, mate.
No problem.
Thank you, buddy.
No problem.
Just one more.